Good morning, friends. Welcome to Take Two for this Tuesday, the 26th of March, 2019. I'm Jeannie. I am so pleased to be with you today. Well, yesterday I talked to you a little bit about responsibility and all of the privileges you often get when you're a high-profile person and how important it is to balance that with responsibility. Now, today I'd like to talk about another component or another side of being responsible, and that is being responsible in the first place. I was watching a television commercial for Antacid, and it was talking about how this antacid could solve all your ills. You take this pill and acid reflux and upset stomach, it'll take care of it. Maybe you might want to take something like this, some Pepto, or maybe you might want to take one of these long-lasting, like 12-hour medications. That'll do the trick. Or how about you take another one of these, these tablets like this. Maybe they're the answer. But what it was saying was, take this, and then that way you can eat whatever the heck you want, be completely irresponsible in your dietary habits, and then just reach for one of these puppies and they'll take care of you. Oh my goodness. Now you want to hear the hilarious part of this? Immediately following that Antacid commercial was a commercial for chips, for a junk food chip, a kind that has like punchy flavored, packs a punch, it's delicious, it's cheesy, it's this, that, and the other. And you see the characters, the people, the actors in the commercial shoveling chips into their mouths. And I started really reflecting on the fact that if you weren't shoveling chips into your mouth, you wouldn't be needing these in the first place. Now, please understand, I do know that there are people who do everything right. They do everything right. They eat all the right foods. They take care of their health as best possible. They do all the right exercises and so on. They do everything the doctor orders, and yet still they struggle and suffer. And like it or not, they're on a regime of these things no matter what. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the ones that the only time that they get sick like that is when they overdo it, when they're not being responsible. And sadly, it's more times than when they are being actually responsible. Here's another example. How about all these debt relief commercials that you see? Now, let me tell you something. A lot of people get into debt because of these nasty little things. These nasty little things get them into all kinds of trouble. Oh, there's shoes on sale, I'll go here. Oh, look, these pants on sale, I'll go. Oh, there's this one, there's this one, there's this one. Before you know it, just spending. And then before you know it, this is what you get. All of the bills start pouring in. Now, I'm going to tell you about a friend of mine who told me all about this fabulous, fantastic sale that JCPenney was having. She said, you won't believe it. There's clothes that are just marked down to 80-90% off. You've got to check it out. So I went and I looked and I went rack after rack and I started thinking, you know what? I don't need any of this stuff. I really don't. And I went home empty-handed this time. But she went and bought, she says, I'm going on a trip and I really, really, really need some nice light blue colored pants to go with a couple of blouses that I have. And I really, really want these light blue pants. So I said, well, good for you. So she found the ones that she wanted and she brought them home. And she said that she started digging through the closet to try to find a room to hang it up because she's not going on this trip for a few weeks. And she said she made a discovery. Are you ready? Get ready for this. She already had 6 pair of light blue pants in her closet. But wait, 4 of those pair still had the price tags on them, and she never even remembered buying them. So not counting the 7th pair she had bought from Penny's that morning, She had 6 pair in the closet and completely forgotten that she had even bought those. And heaven knows how many months or years it took her to buy all those pairs of pants. But she didn't even realize. Let me tell you something. When you buy things like that and buy and buy and buy, the credit card companies, they don't care that you already have 6 pair in your closet. All they care about is that the bills get paid. Now, are you getting what I'm saying? It's the whole issue of being responsible in the first place. Now, as I said, please understand, as I said, I do know that there are people, no matter what they do, they are going to have health issues. There are babies that have health issues. I mean, there are babies that the mother does everything right, takes her prenatal vitamins, this, that, and the other, and they still get sick. Okay, so I know that that's true. But a crack-addicted baby is a crack-addicted baby because her mother or his mother smoked crack or ingested crack while pregnant for this child. That's something that was completely avoidable. She could have avoided that child being born with this crack addiction if she had not ingested crack while pregnant for the child. So there are things that you can do to be responsible. The responsible pregnant mother does everything right, takes the prenatals, does this, sees the doctor, etc., etc. And then you have a better chance of making sure that your child has a healthy life. And if the child happens to have something that is a problem, even after mom did everything right, then you can take care of that too. Please understand, I'm trying to bring balance to it. All I'm saying is this: too many of these end up with too many of these. And buying a 7th pair of blue pants, and she did say to me, oh, it's a good thing I kept my sales receipt, because that 7th pair is going back. Sadly, the other ones, the 4 that still had the price tags on it, she didn't even remember what stores she had bought them from or when they'd even been purchased. So she better either start wearing them or find a good home for them, because she knows she doesn't need 7 pairs of blue pants. See what I'm saying? And I do know this. Too much bad eating, too much bad ingesting of things that you know are going to give you problems. Just save the money so you don't have to buy the antacids, okay? Just start taking care of your body a little bit better. And I'm saying, you know, that if you do that, then you'll have healthier eating means less of this, okay? All right. Hey. Did I make my point? I certainly hope I did. Now, I'm going to encourage you to go out and be a blessing to somebody today. You know, you might end up being the only one who is. And if you know somebody like my friend with the blue pants who's struggling with this issue or struggling with eating badly all the time and constantly having to chew Tums, encourage them. Tell them about your personal experiences or someone you know that's been through things like this, and encourage them. If you know somebody who's struggling with smoking and you know that their family has had heart disease, or you know folks who have had emphysema and you've seen it, maybe you're a nurse or a doctor and you've seen it firsthand and you know how devastating it could be an encouragement to help them through and help them overcome these sorts of things, okay? We all need a support team. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's a support team I could use. Please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button and become part of my team. Go to YouTube and punch in JEANNESIGLER and become a subscriber. And of course, where I always am needing a support team is with WRMZ.org, and that is my radio station. Click on it and listen, okay? I would love, love, love to have you tuning in, okay? All right, be a blessing. Don't overdo it today. If you find yourself picking up one of these to buy something you absolutely do not need, think twice and stick it back in your wallet. And if you're stuffing something else in your mouth that you know is going to make you sick or make you have heartburn, before you reach for one of these, just put that thing down and don't put it in your mouth, okay? Think. Be responsible in the first place. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow for Hump Day. Have a great one, everybody. I love you. I'll see you then.